Gang Green wrapped up their draft with 9 selections, having multiple picks in rounds 3 and 4. Safety Ashton Davis out of Cal is a terrific athlete that should be a move piece on the back end for defensive coordinator Greg Williams, and getting both LaMichael P. Ryan out of Florida, the tailback, and cornerback Bryce Hall out of Virginia, where they did in the draft, to me was great value. Expect both guys to be core special teamers, and quarterback James Morgan out of Florida International gives them an upgrade at the QB2 spot on the roster, something that was definitely exposed last season. What I liked most about the Jets draft was that they finally decided to address the offensive line, not just with bodies, but with excellent talent that still has room to grow. Louisville tackle Mekhi Becton was our number 2 offensive tackle in the draft class, and he is just a redshirt sophomore when he entered the draft, so he still has a ton of upside left in his game and could play either tackle spot. Guard Cameron Clark out of Charlotte is another player whose game still has room to grow. He was dominant as a run blocker and shows good athleticism to get out on the perimeter. He's a technically solid player, but there's still room for him to get better there as he continues to master his craft. And I'm a big fan of wide receiver Denzel Mims out of Baylor. I've said this numerous times. He has that Dez Bryant-like mentality at the position and should vie to be Sam Darnold's number 1 option in the passing game. He attacks the ball with aggressiveness and should be able to hold it down as their ex-receiver. Jabari Zuniga out of Florida was our number 2 defensive end prospect after Chase Young. I liked his versatility, showing that he's capable of rushing over both the guard and the tackle, and he has really good hand usage. I think his game sort of resembles that of Terrell Basham, who's already on the roster. Javelin Guidry out of Utah has tremendous explosiveness and agility. He ran a 4.29 at the combine and has the ability to mirror and match inside as a slot corner, and inside is where I think he'll have a home with the Jets. Bryce Huff was our number 2 edge rusher in the class. I thought he was very consistent at Memphis, and down at the East-West Shrine Bowl, he showed a variety of ways to get to the quarterback. On film, I liked how well he used his hands to get off blocks. Lamar Jackson out of Nebraska fits the mold of a prototypical Greg Williams cornerback. He's long, athletic, he's tough, and he's physical. I like his press skills and how aggressive and willing he is in run support. Shaheem Carter out of Alabama brings a versatile skill set to the table, having the ability to play both corner and safety. I think he has a great understanding of how to play zone coverage. You constantly saw him on film communicating that on the back end. I think he's another one of these core special teamer type candidates that will end up on the roster. I gave the Jets a B for their draft. Loved the offensive line selections, and they grabbed the bona fide ex-receiver in Denzel Mims for Sam Darnold. I felt as though they could have added another wideout to the mix, but overall, a nice class for head coach Adam Gase as he enters his 2nd season at the helm.